Welcome to Joe Stunner Boxing. I hope you're having a great week. The weekend is here, always a good thing. But let's talk about Jai Opetaia, because the Excellent Turki, our friend who does not want to see Joseph Parker face Alexander Usyk, apparently, which is a black mark against him, he is apparently keen to see Jai Opetaia jump to heavyweight. And he suggested, so I've read, a fight with Jai and Derek Chisora. Now, I'm delighted to report that Jai is not happy with this statement. He wants to stay at cruiserweight and become undisputed. And, you know, I expect nothing less from the man. He's a fighting man. I'm a big fan of Jai Opetaia. I really am. And he has said, "I'm not. Let me get the belts first. Then later on, I'll move up to heavyweight." Good man. Good man. Now, of course, he was last seen stopping the Italian, Claudio Screo, completely outclassed contender. And he's also got his mandatory contender to worry about, if indeed he is going to worry about him. He probably won't. Now, we know about the IBF, don't we? Because Jai is the IBF cruiserweight champ. We know that they have some rather eccentric mandatory contenders. And Jai's next mandatory is no exception. It is a German fighter. I think he's, I don't know whether he was born in Germany or born in Turkey, but there's a Turkish connection. He's fought over there a few times. He's a 40-year-old, 6'3" cruiser called Hüseyin Sinkara. Hüseyin Sinkara. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably not, actually. But anyway, the point is he's a cruiserweight. Undefeated in 23 with 19 KOs, and he is the mandatory for Jai Opetaia. Looking at his record, I haven't done anything about the guy. He looks par for the course, a standard, rather odd IBF mandatory, and I don't imagine that Jai will have too much trouble with him if he keeps his eye on the ball. Jai is, I think, the best cruiserweight in the world, although Zurdo Ramirez is hot on his heels, and I don't think that's a foregone conclusion. I think Ramirez is a good fighter. But Jai was interviewed recently. He said, I've been told that I've got the mandatory first, then we're aiming for around November. But until I see signed papers in front of me, it's all talk. We're aiming for that, the mandatory. And then we're going to get Ramirez early next year. I just don't understand how we have not got a unification fight next or even yet. The WBC Badu Jack he's talking about, I do not understand why we're not fighting. It makes no sense to me. We want to see champions against champions. Agreed. And I think that's what the Excellent Turki was peddling, wasn't it, originally? Any unification fight overtakes a mandatory. You know what I mean? Let's make it happen. I don't know what's going on. So Jai wants all the smoke, but he's not getting it. He's not happy. We've got the Chinkara fight, which is a serious fight. Well, I would make him a rank underdog against you, Jai, but okay, you're taking the right attitude by taking him seriously. Jai says, this guy's dangerous. He's a slick little boxer. He's got 19 KOs in, what did I say, 23 wins? 23 wins, wasn't it? Yeah. So I'm thinking a bit of a banger, supposedly, anyway, at least at a certain level. And we'll prepare for a war, says Jai, like we always do, 12 hard rounds. Then once the job's done, we just want unification fights. We've been chasing these unification fights for years now. I don't understand why they're not getting over the line. Whether Sinkara or Chinkara, however you pronounce it, whether his team want to go to purse bids or do this or do that, it does not bother me. I'm ready to fight. Let's get it done, move forward, get unifications. I want to become undisputed. Okay, he repeats himself. We get the message. He said he was meant to fight Chinkara or Sinkara in January, but he pulled out with an injury, Chinkara that is, and then he fought his mandatory against David Naika. I think that was a mandatory anyway. I'm not sure, actually. And now he's back to mandatory again. So with Ramirez and Badu Jack, Jai has this to say. He said, I just got told that Jack and Ramirez have been asking for stupid numbers that are unrealistic. In other words, big paydays. This is what I've been told. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I haven't personally spoken to Badu Jack. Maybe I should. And if he wants to reach out, he should, because this fight, we can make it happen. I've been told I could be fighting Ramirez early next year, which I'm excited for. That's the fight that I've been chasing for a long time. Whatever unification comes first, it comes first. But let's make it happen. Again, he's saying, let's make it happen. You know, he wants to smoke. You know, fair play to the kid. He says, I feel we're the top two. He's talking about Ramirez. He said, I'm 1 and Ramirez is 2. This is what I've heard. Both of them are asking for a lot of money. But if you're going to win, the money's going to come. If you believe in yourself and you think you're going to win the fight, no problem. I believe the money's going to come. I've been told that they've been given a budget for a fight and want to split it 50-50. I said, no, bro. Fuck the 50-50. If you want more, let's give them more and get it over the line. I like that attitude. Good attitude. If he's serious, I think he is. Good attitude. Because once we get this belt, then we can go for another belt. My career's not done. I feel like I'm just there now. I'm at the top, so let's stay there. Good attitude. I always remember Evander Holyfield taking, a modest purse to fight Mike Tyson the first time, because he had looked terrible in his last fight against Bobby Ches. Ches retired, I think, after 5 rounds with a supposed back injury. Holyfield looked awful, was considered a sacrificial lamb for Mike Tyson, and got, he won, didn't he? Tyson got stopped in, was it 11 rounds, wasn't it, the first fight? So yeah, you take the short end to start with, and then when you win, you get the big rewards later on. That is the right attitude to have, and Jai Opetaia seems to recognise that, so good for him. Jai then says, with Chris Billam-Smith, it's frustrating because I tried to fight Billam-Smith. I tried to get that unification fight for a long time, and he just took a different route. He ended up fighting Ramirez. The problem, it's not like you can't fight everyone all at once. Ramirez was no slouch, so he probably figured if I can beat Ramirez, then I'll go and fight Jai. He wanted to go through Ramirez because he thought he was going to beat Ramirez. He just wasted time. It's frustrating, but at the same time, he's a respectable name, and that's what I want to fight too. If I can't get one of these unification fights, then maybe a fight with him, Billam-Smith, why not? Jai says, the way I beat people, I never get the respect I deserve. I guarantee when I beat one of these boys, they'll be saying the same thing. He's at the end of his career. Just excuse after excuse, because I beat them convincingly or outboxed them too. It's too soon. It's too soon for him. He's not good enough. He's this, he's that. There's always an excuse. But it is what it is. I believe I'd convincingly beat one of these other champions as well. I just need to make the fight. And then he goes on to talk about a few things about heavyweight. He says, if I can go up and have a fight and then come back down, or if things can just work out to get to the road of undisputed. The thing is, if I go up to heavyweight, I don't want to be a small dude mixing up with these big dudes. If I go up in weight, and then come back down in weight, you know what I mean? Once I go up to heavyweight, I want to stay there and put on good size. So what he's talking about is don't ruin your body by going up and down in weight, which I think is a sensible thing. One thinks of Roy Jones going up to fight Ruiz, then coming back down at 175, never looked the same. So yeah, he's got the right attitude there, I think. Once you go up to heavyweight, do what Usyk did, do what Hay did. Try and shape your body into that of a bona fide heavyweight. So Jai is saying all the right things, but I'm absolutely delighted that he's decided to stay at cruiser, because I hate this. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to move up. The Canelo Bud Crawford fight is coming up, and a lot of people are making a fuss of it, and I'm going to watch it. I still think it's a gimmick fight, but what the fuck is Bud doing jumping up 2 weights? He only had one fight at 154, and now he's at 168. Is it that he can't win against Canelo? No, he can win, but I just don't get this weight jump thing. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And a lot of people will say, yeah, but there's always been weight jumps in the past. One thinks of Carmen Basilio. I mean, Ray Robinson was really just a light middleweight, won the middleweight title 5 times, and Dick Tiger jumped up. There's been loads of them. Obviously, Henry Armstrong jumped through the divisions. Okay, but it was a different era. It was a different time, and I've always said I like the Marvin Hagler way of doing it. A career middleweight, completely dominated, went down as an absolute legend. Because If Bud loses to Canelo, what are people going to say? No, he's too small. Okay, what the fuck are they fighting then for then if he's too small? Ray Robinson jumped up and fought for the light heavy title and collapsed after 13 rounds of exhaustion. You know, there are weight divisions for a reason, and I know that's a cliche, but a cliche is only a cliche because it contains some truth. So I'm not a fan of jumping up and down. Let Jai rule the cruiserweights, just like, become undisputed, just like Usyk did, Holyfield, and then move up to heavyweight sensibly, and then he can make his way through the heavyweights. See how high his ceiling is there. But yeah, I want to see him. Obviously, I'd give him another 18 months. Badu Jack, Ramirez, see what happens. And I would say he's the favourite to be the last man standing, although Ramirez is not a pushover by any stretch of the imagination. But anyway, what are your feelings? Do you disagree with me? Do you think Jai should jump up to heavyweight now? If so, give your reasoning behind it. And do you think he is the best cruiserweight in the world? You might think Ramirez is the best cruiserweight. Again, explain why. But yeah, look, thanks for watching the video. If you did like the video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you are new. We got videos every day coming out. All right, so subscribe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for your time. I will catch you later. Bye for now.